All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of What's What BR. We have back with us today Robyn Lott from the Baton Rouge Zoo. Welcome back, Robyn. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I am good. It is, I told somebody the other day on the show, it is officially, in my book, summer. It's hot,
Yeah,
now.
it's
So
there.
it's, I got in the car the other day and I was like, okay, this is hot weather. I'm going to start cracking windows at this point. We're there. So.
Yep.
So good for the zoo. Gets people out and about and moving, walking around. How are things over there?
Things are going great. We are excited to be back in action. We've had a great year so far, and we're looking forward to an amazing summer. We're thrilled we're able to have summer camps again this year, and we've got some events coming up. So 2020 was a unique year for everybody, but I think we're back on our feet now, and we're excited about that.
It's funny. I keep saying it on all the shows. I can literally in the last 90 days, almost see the tone. Everyone's
Mhm.
changed.
Yeah.
And everywhere I go, I love more than anything driving down the road and seeing now hiring everywhere. And
Mhm.
everybody that I talk to is talking about how busy they are and people
Right.
are showing up and they're spending money,
Yeah.
left and right. Um, and they've got a lot of it from what I hear to spend. So I don't know what's going on, but everybody tells me they're doing a lot. So
Well, they stayed at home for a while and maybe just didn't do some of the activities and outings and entertainment they normally would have. So it's we've seen that even in our gift shop,
yeah,
sales up dramatically over the norm just simply because they're coming. And so if they're here, they're like, you know what? We haven't bought you anything in a while because we've been at home on a lockdown for a while. We're going to buy some fun stuff at the gift shop. So,
well, that's good.
and
Well, the big news that we wanted to talk about, make sure we got in here. We have, the wild wine walk.
yes.
This is. Tell me for anybody who doesn't know, what is this?
So this is the first time that we've ever hosted this event, inaugural run. So it will be a little different than Brew at the Zoo. I think we've probably had some folks out there that in the many years that we've pulled off Brew at the Zoo, maybe thinking it's the same. It is going to be different. It's titled Wild Wine Walk because it is truly a stroll through the zoo. So instead of congregating at the front area of the zoo like we did for Brew, we're basically going to spread everyone out over the footprint of the zoo's sidewalks. The cool thing about it is that it's during the daylight hours and you'll be able to see the animals and sip samples of wine, tastings of some of the samples from the various restaurants. We'll have some acoustic artists playing music, but it will be a relaxed vibe where you're truly strolling through the footprint of the zoo, looking at the animals, tasting wine, eating. So kind of a cool, calm, relaxed feeling to it. But that's truly what it is. It's a walk around the zoo, tasting wines.
That's interesting. Is they've done this other places, or is this something you guys
There
kind of came
are
up with? Or?
there are other zoos that do similar things. They may call theirs, something different, but it isn't uncommon for zoos to have these. We've always wanted to do something like this every year when we have Brew at the Zoo. We have a lot of folks that come that say, especially wives maybe, that say, I'm not really into beer, but I love wine and I wish you guys would do something like this. We don't want to combine the two because we think it's a little bit of a different audience that are going to each
Mm-hmm.
one. So this is our first step into doing that. And the great thing also about this that we try to remind everybody is just like Brew at the Zoo, the event is a fundraiser. So it is hosted by Friends of the Baton Rouge Zoo, and it is a fundraiser for conservation efforts for animals in the wild. So it's for a good cause. The tickets are $50, so it's not going to break the bank. You're going to eat, you're going to drink, you're going to hear music, and you're going to see animals. So it really is kind of a value if you think about it.
And from what I hear, and I was looking before we went on, there were some VIP tickets. They're already sold out.
They
At
sold
this point.
out, right? So tickets went on sale in mid-April, and VIP sold out in 4 days. So we are general admission only, but we do have some general admission left. But they are going fast, so we're definitely encouraging everybody. If it's something that you for sure want to do not delay. Every single year with Brew at the Zoo, we have folks that call us at the last minute and say, I didn't get in. And it's like, well, we don't want to overcrowd, so we are
Yeah.
going to be firm with our maximum number. But but there are still some opportunities to come. And anyone who comes will also receive a really nice commemorative wine tumbler, like wine glass, that they'll walk around with to get their samples. And that'll be something they can keep to remember. And then we've also got, I've got right here a t-shirt. These are the t-shirts that we're actually selling these on the website now. This is the front.
Yeah.
And it's got a really cool back with the Wine Walk logo on it. But those are on sale on our website now for $20. And then we're selling those at the event for $25. And we don't have a lot left. So if anybody wants one of those, that would say now's the time for that as well. So, but it's all for the sake of conservation and saving animals in the wild is what it all kind of ties back to. So we're thrilled to be putting something like this on and giving Baton Rouge an opportunity to get back out and live life and have fun.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is, we might have skipped it, or maybe, it opens up, it's 5 to 7, right? On May 21st.
For general admission, it's from 5 to 7:30, actually. So
okay.
the VIPs can come at 4, so they'll get an hour early entry, and then general admission can come at 5, and then it actually ends at 7:30. So they'll have 2.5 full hours to do all of the tastings.
Gotcha. Now, can people bring their kids or no?
It's a 21 and only. Kids. 21 and up only event. So we highly encourage everybody to get a babysitter, or grandmother, or neighbor to watch the kids. We've had a couple of events similar in the past where people didn't get that memo, and it's unfortunate when they show up and they have the kids in a stroller, and we have to say it's not going to work out, and somebody has to go home with the kids, and somebody, mom goes home with the kids and dad stays and enjoys the event. So we don't want to have any of those kind of situations happen if we can avoid it.
No, I knew, but I wanted to make sure we covered it so that people got it. But also for people who weren't thinking, maybe that even don't have kids, that this is a great time to come see the zoo and not have all the kids, running around. If you're one of those that just doesn't want to deal with kids, this is when you come.
To be a great time. Yeah, I mean, you won't get this opportunity again to see the animals and not have kids around, because the zoo closes that day at 12. We close at noon so that we can set up. So the only people that will be in the zoo will be those who have tickets to this event.
So it could be, this is a really good date night type of thing. Come walk through. You're not going to have kids, screaming, crying. You got room to spread out. I'm assuming, mask would be optional, kind of for this.
We don't. At no point during the pandemic did we require masks outdoors. So gotcha. We've only required them if you go into the gift shop or the restrooms, but all of our outdoor areas, we've never required them, and we are still not requiring them. So it'll be out in the open space, lots of fresh air, and people should feel good about it, hopefully.
Absolutely. No, it sounds great. And, we talked before, we've got tickets. You can go online, winewalk.org, or go to the zoo's website, zoo.org, link you over there.
Yeah. wildwinewalk.org is where the tickets and the t-shirts are on sale right now. So, but if you go to our website, you can get there that way too.
But people need to go now, because you're getting down into the few and far between. It's
right.
Going to sell out.
I would highly recommend it. I mean, we've been watching the numbers, just like the number of available tickets has just continued to decrease every day. People are hearing about it. I mean, we're marketing it, but then we've also got some bloggers that are excited about it, that are going to be coming to the event. So they're talking about it, promoting it. Got a lot of vendors on board that are like Rouse's, Calandros, Matherns, that'll be coming out with food and wine samples. So they're talking about it. So everybody's kind of hearing about it in one area or the other. So I would say definitely don't put it off until the last minute.
Yeah, this is one if you're planning. And so we are, what's today, the 6th, this is on the 21st. So we're about 2 weeks away? Is that right? Yeah, 2 weeks. So this is not a wait till last minute, buy your ticket and go run out and do it. You just need to make the call now.
You might get
decide if you're going to go.
You might not, right? And I will say that we are not. We do a no rain checks, so it's rain or shine. The event happens, and so we don't do rain checks or refunds or anything of that nature. So just be prepared to come and have fun regardless. But we are really hoping we have beautiful weather. Most of the time we get lucky, but yeah, it's gonna be a blast. I just recently went to a wine event myself, and it got me really excited about what we're gonna be able to pull off at the zoo, because we have a gorgeous venue, multi-acre. I would definitely encourage people to wear comfortable shoes, because you will be walking throughout the night. But it's going to be a great opportunity for folks to see, like you said, the zoo in a different light. Maybe you don't have the kids underneath your feet. It's kind of at sunset, and you're able to enjoy an adult beverage at the same time. So I really think it's going to be a fun and different, unique opportunity that Baton Rouge has not had before. So hoping it goes great and that this becomes an annual event for us.
I would equate it to, my kids like to fish and they want me to go fish with them. But every time I do that, I don't get to fish. I'm just the guy like unhooking, rehooking, like I don't, like there's no fishing involved with me. Same thing typically when we come to the zoo. I'm more kind of herding cats is the way I feel, like, keeping up. I've got twins and where are they? Which way did they go? They look at this, I look at that, the other one calls. I don't experience the zoo. Right. Really for what I want to see necessarily. So this is the, come leave the kids, and you might have been to the zoo. You might have been 10 times during the pandemic, but you haven't been to the zoo without your kids yet. So that's what I would say. So look, I appreciate you taking some time to come tell us about it. Anything we're missing? I think we got it all covered. Bottom line, just
that's it. We've also got some really fun, exciting reinvention renovations that are going to be happening soon. So we just invite everybody to come out and see the fun progress that's happening. So folks will start to see it very soon. There's already, if you come out now, you'll start to see some areas where the new giraffe barn is being prepared for. The new pygmy hippo exhibit is starting to be cleared. So the remainder of this year, if you come to the zoo, you will see some construction, but it's going to be exciting for progress for the zoo.
Yeah. And for anybody that doesn't know, if you want to look and find out, but everything's changing, right? The entrance of the zoo is going to be completely on the other side. So everybody that's known the zoo, as long as you've ever known it, we're about to turn it upside down.
Literally. Yeah. And figuratively. So yeah, pretty much. The back will become the front will become the back. We'll have a new entry plaza, new birthday party rooms, new classrooms for education, and several new exhibits. So it's going to really be like the starting point of a multi-phased process, but this is the first in the phase and is expected to be completed in about 1.5 years. And we're just could not be happier.
Real quick, you touched on it and we talked about it last time, but just for anybody, birthday parties, we're filling up like crazy. Do you even have room left?
We're booking for June now.
Okay.
So basically it's been trending that we book up about 1.5 months to 1.5 months out in advance. We're the month filled. So if you're looking for something in June, you would need to be getting on the horn like right now. This minute. Yeah.
Like hang up, call now. We'll get somebody.
Exactly. Yeah.
Otherwise you're going to miss the boat by the, if you don't do it the next 2-3 weeks, your summer party at the zoo is not happening. So.
Exactly. So especially if you have a specific date, that you're looking for, I would say definitely get going with that soon because they're booking up fast. But people are loving the new format that we've started outdoors in the pavilion. So we've gotten that brave reviews on that. I think people are just excited to be able to start getting back out and doing some of the more normal activities and festivities.
Awesome. Well, lots of good things happen at the zoo. Yes. Good to hear it. A lot of people, not everybody's got great stories. We're coming out of COVID. We're coming back, but it's good to hear the zoo's doing well. And ticket sales for the Wild Wine Walk are well. Birthday parties are good. Seems like all good things. Renovations, just a lot happening.
A lot happening.
So you're in my world. I'd tell everybody it's called juggling water. So,
pretty much.
So I appreciate you jumping in here, giving some time. Okay. And you'll have to come back, tell us what's going on and how it went.
We will. Thanks a lot, Brandon.
Thank you.